Welcome to the channel. The FIFA World Cup has been played since 1930. Nearly a century of football, billions of fans, thousands of matches. And in that time, certain records have been set that are so extraordinary, so almost superhuman, that modern football simply cannot touch them. Today we're counting down the World Cup records that will probably never be broken. And trust me, some of these will genuinely surprise you. Number 5. Just Fontaines. 13 goals. 1 tournament. Kylian Mbappé, one of the greatest players of his generation, scored 8 goals across the entire 2022 World Cup. That was considered historic. A generational performance. Just Fontaines scored 13. In 1958, in 6 games. The French striker was actually only at the tournament because a teammate got injured in the warm-up. He was a last-minute replacement. And he went on to score in every single game he played, including 4 in the third-place playoff alone. With modern defensive systems, sports science, and the level of goalkeeping at elite tournaments today, 13 goals in a single World Cup is not just a record. It is an almost impossible standard. Number 4. Miroslav Klose, the greatest World Cup goal scorer in history. 16 goals across 4 World Cups, 2002, 2006, 2010, and 2014. Klose was never the flashiest player, never the most celebrated, but tournament after tournament, on the biggest stage in football, he delivered. He scored 5 goals at the 2002 World Cup, then 5 more in 2006 on home soil, then 4 in 2010, then 2 more in 2014 as Germany lifted the trophy, including one in the infamous 7-1 semi-final against Brazil. Ronaldo Nazario, the Brazilian, the phenomenon, held the record with 15 goals until Klose overtook him in 2014. That moment alone is one of the great individual World Cup achievements. Lionel Messi sits on 13 goals, Mbappé on 12 with years still ahead of him. But to reach 16 requires 4 World Cups, for squads, for tournaments of consistent elite performance. Number 3. Germany versus Brazil, 2014, the Mini Razzo. The host nation, in their own stadium, in a World Cup semi-final, destroyed 7-1. Brazil had not lost a competitive home match in 39 years. The tournament was supposed to be their coronation. Instead, it became the most shocking result in the history of the sport. Germany scored 4 goals in 6 minutes. 4 goals in 6 minutes in a World Cup semi-final. Klose scored that night to become the all-time World Cup top scorer. Thomas Muller had already bagged 5 goals in the tournament. The German machine was unstoppable. Brazil's players were in tears on the pitch. Their fans were in tears in the stands. The whole footballing world watched in complete disbelief. A host nation has never been humiliated like that at a World Cup before or since. The scale of it, the occasion, the expectation, the devastation, means this result stands completely alone in football history. And given how football has evolved, a 7-1 scoreline in a World Cup semi-final between 2 major nations will almost certainly never happen again. Number 2. The most World Cup appearances ever. For decades, 2 men held this record alone. Antonio Carbajal of Mexico and Lothar Matthaus of Germany. 5 World Cups each. A feat that took both of them the best part of 20 years to achieve. Most people assumed that all 3 going for a 6th World Cup at the same tournament. Ochoa, the Mexican goalkeeper, doing it at 40 years old, on home soil, in what he has confirmed will be his farewell to international football. Think about what 6 World Cups actually means. A minimum of 20 years at the absolute elite level of the sport. Staying fit enough. Staying relevant enough. Being selected tournament after tournament while teammates retire, managers change, and the entire game evolves around you. Carbajal and Matthaus were untouchable for over 50 years. Now for legends are all doing it at the same time. For players, 1 record, 1 tournament. Football has never seen anything like it. Number 1. The 1970 Brazil team. This isn't just a record. This is the gold standard of football. Pelé, Jairzinho, Tostao, Rivellino, Gerson, Carlos Alberto. The 1970 Brazilian squad won every single match at the World Cup. 6 games, 6 wins. They scored in every single game they played. Jairzinho scored in every single game individually, the only player in history to do so. And they did all of this playing a brand of football so fluid, so joyful, so technically perfect that it is still studied in coaching academies around the world today. They didn't just win the World Cup. They redefined what football could look like. No team since has won every single match while scoring in all of them at a World Cup. Not Brazil in 1994. Not France in 1998. Not Germany in 2014. These records aren't just statistics. They are time capsules. Proof that at certain moments in history, individuals and teams transcended the sport entirely. Whether any of them fall at the 2026 World Cup, we're about to find out. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell because we have a full World Cup series coming. Every record, every storyline, every dark horse, we're covering it all. See you in the next one.